Okay, let's open cam.
Hi.
Oh my gosh, where's my
Hello.
cup? Oh, here.
Hi, Atiche. Welcome.
Hi.
Hi. Hi, guys. Welcome back to our episode of the Tres Marias production. And this is Anne.
I'm Chat.
And I'm Cha.
And we are going to talk about our topic for today is strictly speaking. So, we are going to talk about our parents. Are you guys
La.
ready? I think they
Are
are
they
ready.
ready?
Are
Yes,
But
they
the
that
real
is the
question
ready?
is,
question though. The real question is, are they ready? But I think they're on their way home. They are visiting our grandparents in Abuyog. But
Who
they're,
had their 66th wedding anniversary?
wow,
Asa may
66
mga clap
years.
music?
Wa mo puli. Staying
the gold
strong. What?
Grabe.
That's the gold
mama
chat.
said here, kuyawa sa topic in our
Kuyaw
lives.
Gidma. Kuyaw Gidma.
Makuyaw
Agree.
jud ka.
Be
I
scared.
am. I'm kind of relieved that they're not there to listen to it. Very fun.
No, she's here.
Oh, she is.
She's,
No, but
she's,
she.
yeah, she's,
Okay, let's kanang
He's the
elongate
only,
the
she's
introduction.
the,
Wait sa guys. I-appreciate sa ninyo unsa ko kanyuwang karon.
no?
I know, I like your top.
I know,
Karon
right?
lang.
Old top. I know.
Karon
Oh,
lang. Karon lang.
no, because I didn't have dinner last night, so that's why. Gigutom na ko. Wapagod ko kapangapi.
Look
But
at my
it's
dinner.
okay. No,
Ako
it's
ay.
okay. I am alive. We are doing the live, and I am alive.
We.
Yes. So this week, guys, before we start, like a little bit of introduction what happened this week. My highlight for this week is Atiche asking me what's the right song. So comment down below. Is it
What song for?
alive, alert, enthusiastic, or
Oh
alert,
my God.
alive, enthusiastic? Cha, how?
It's
Guys,
alive, alert, enthusiastic.
alive.
Yeah.
What? Alive.
Alive, alert, enthusiastic. That's
Kulang pa
it.
isa, uy. Alert.
Alive,
Alive,
alert.
alert, awake.
Oh, day.
Oh, wrong.
Oh, day.
Wrong.
Kulang day. Unsa ang correct? Awake, alert, alive, enthusiastic, or alert, awake, alive,
Or
enthusiastic?
alive, awake,
Basta
alert.
unsa
Alert,
ang una?
awake.
Alive, awake. Unsa imo
It's
siya?
I am alive, alert, awake, enthusiastic. It's
Oh,
like that.
lahi kang an-an. Lahi kang an-an.
Oh, ako alive. No,
Awake.
no, I'm alive, awake, alert.
Oh, lahi imo ha. Lahi kang
Uy,
lahi sa dako ah.
na mo.
Okay,
Guys,
guys. So,
fun
I
fact.
will
Wait up.
sige ikaw.
Fun fact, mo na mong gamiton sa nurse's notes. Like, received patient, alive,
Then you should
awake,
change it.
alert.
But it's not a song, it's a note. So, we have to double check.
Okay, let me tell my expiration.
Uy,
I
nasa LE.
Oh my god, that's so
Uy. First time viewer.
Wait,
It's
oh,
a
sorry.
first time viewer.
Welcome to the live, my
Oh,
Lomo.
nganong
Viewer.
nahinhin? Nganong
Ano
nahinhin
yung
kalit?
viewer?
Oh, oh my,
Uy,
Uy, lahi
kaluod. Ang si chopstick, uy.
gawa na nung ko. Okay, so let me
Oh,
explain,
wait sa. Wait.
Sige
Mama
lang,
said, oh,
nag-wait.
alive,
it's
alert.
alive, alert, awake.
No,
Lahi
ma.
gyud. Kinsa man gyud akong teacher sa una ba kay lahi gyud ako.
Wait sa. So, tanan mo, I think everybody would think it's alive, alert, awake, enthusiastic. I am not
Yeah.
enthusiastic about that. Let me explain why. It's
Siya
alive,
explanation, guys.
awake, alert, enthusiastic. Why? Because
Why,
alive
why?
ka first, mo awake ka, ma-alert ka, nya mao na ka ma-enthusiastic. Dili
No.
ka pwede
No.
ma-awake
Pag ako ra joy
before
lahi ani nga
ma-alive.
kinder. Kinsa
Ka
man gyud
pwede
nag-kinder?
ma-alert before ka ma-awake. Oh my gosh. Unsa ka
Ako
No.
ra
wala ka
joy.
You,
nursing student ka. You studied GCS score, you studied level of consciousness. What's level
Oh
of
my gosh,
consciousness?
naabot na sa medical.
No.
What's your level of
First,
consciousness? You
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 must be alive to be alert, and you are awake.
No,
Uy!
oy, you should be awake first.
Gogo! Kung saan mo dito
Naglibog
alert kung dili ka
naglibog
awake,
kayo.
kung dili ka matulog.
Naglibog.
Alert, alert in sleep.
Di ka
Okay,
alert.
this is not making us enthusiastic.
Basta comment down below what do you
Wala
think.
mo go sa mo guys, pero sorry.
I-search na lang nato,
Isa
no?
gito akong kinder teacher. Wrong yun
Okay
siya.
guys, let's make a poll. Unsay ang correct, okay?
Parehas ba daw na sa reduce, reuse, recycle?
Go to our
Next
topic
question.
for today. I'm the one who chose this topic because I have known a lot of people who are raising kids nowadays. Kita na lang ang wala nag-raise of kids nowadays, guys. So, but we have the audacity to talk about raising kids
Wow.
because we were raised up by good parents. I
Ah,
can say.
Hmm.
Don't
Ibawi
you?
sa first.
I agree. I agree to myself. I second.
I second the motion.
Pero yes, you can simply say our parents raised us up strictly. That's why the topic is strictly speaking. But we are going to dive into it today and talk about how it shaped us as adults, what's the benefit of it, what's the pros and cons, kumbaga. Pero the reason more for this is I have seen more people um the what do you call this come up with rearing kids that are less strict, you know? Kana murag mas lax sila, more on this gentle parenting is the term that people use nowadays. Which
I
is
think
which is what do you think about that?
I think it's a more of a generational thing kay I think most of I'm not saying we're old but most of our generation I guess were raised strictly, especially the millennials. I think they were raised strictly, so when they grew up they wanted to deviate from that and do gentle parenting, but I think siguro makit-an ra gyuro nato ang effect when these kids grow up as well.
Okay. So before we go and do the comparison between the generation now comparison, let's talk about our parents first. How is mama in the household? So how about you,
Ooh.
Chap?
We'll start off with
Do you have
Mama.
an input? Yes, we'll start off with mama. Mama, let's
This
start
is
off
scary.
strong.
Which is the perfect word to describe her. She's very strong. Like she's strong in her opinion, she's strong with her rules. And I think,
Mhm.
for example, in the house, naatay rule, diba, na scheduled atong paghugas plato,
Yes.
right? And she's
Mm-hmm.
very strict with that, even if nakay karang. I remember gets on a, even if nako exam, dapat maghugas ya po kog plato.
Yes. Mm-hmm.
Mm, di ba? But
Yeah.
if nakoy piano lesson, pwede ako di maghugas sa plato.
I
Sige
think
nag-piano siya.
Ayo, mo na siya nagpiano, guys. That is your one
Ano
number
na
one
yung
secret.
Tip,
biggest
tip,
reason?
guys.
So, my story with growing up under mama's regime,
Rain.
is
Dictatorship.
she's very strict with our studies. Not about like doing chores, like and add on doing chores. She always wants us to help in the tindahan, sa tindahan.
Mm,
So
that's so
that's a
true.
must. Like whatever you do, if you're not at school, you have to work in the tindahan. You can't go out and do gallivanting or what do you call that?
Wow.
Am I saying the right word?
Gallivanting.
Oh my gosh! You
No,
when that comment down below what's
Gal-
gallivantering.
Wow.
no
I know.
more wrong pronounced words. New words
Yeah.
now.
Um,
I am awake.
Ugh.
I am alert. I
I
know. And but before that, I was alive.
oh,
Moto ang ako like she is very kuan kanang strict about studies. And then when I was in elementary school, she would look at my kuan kanang scores. If there was one mistake, she was like, "Ngano one mistake? Ngano na mo kay one mistake?"
Mm,
But like
hindi mo
that's so
makatuan eh.
true.
half like, focus on the 24 right.
Very, very Asian mom.
Yeah, but that
I
also
know.
like put me on a like murag nag-set to us a standard, like a high standard for us, I think.
I think the same. So very strict also. I think in terms of studying as well. And I think very structured atong house. So she really implemented discipline and then rules and then although not naman na dictator wow, Tagalog. Not naman dictator kaayo nga like if you don't do this, you can't do like that. Pero she has those rules and then she has those expectations of you. And if murag dili nimo siya unsa na ma-achieve
Achieve.
kay murag
Fulfill.
ikaw na lang ikaw
Ma-disappoint.
na lang ma-disappoint sa
True.
imong self. Oo. Pero I think it comes with the respect also that we had to our parents na we don't want them to get disappointed because it was implemented into us na um that they did a lot of things for us to put us where we are right now, and they did so many sacrifices ganyan ganyan. So it's not murag kita from that alone kay we dili bitaw nga ay kailangan mo respeto ko nila kay parents sila. We respected them because we saw it from them also that
That's
they're
true.
working hard, they're sacrificing for us, and kana as a parent also. So muna sa study katong giingon ni An-An, and then sa also sa work, and ako ma-remember gid kay dapat by 7 or 8 a.m. kay mata na ka, nakaligo na ka.
Uy, that's so true.
Nga, dili pwede nga sa balay ni Alfie dili pwede nga matulog past 8 a.m.
Yes, mama.
Yes, yes.
Yeah. That's mama. So let's talk about papa now. I think papa is the best compliment to mama.
Yeah.
Right? Don't you
Yeah.
agree?
They're
Papa is
perfect
more,
duo.
yeah. Papa is more lax,
Nonchalant.
nonchalant. If mama is gonna
Exactly.
like, he knows when to just
Pero if si Papa na magturyawa na.
That's
oh,
scary.
if I know papa has a lot of patience. Patience. Without papa has a lot of patience. Pero like, and we know how unsa nakatas and dili siya kadali masuko. Pero if he starts to get angry, I would be much more scared of him than I'm scared of mama.
Yeah, that's why they're a perfect complement. Okay? You can't have both strict parents and then you can't have both nonchalant parents. There should
Yeah,
be.
and
Oh, I have a story, kapapa. Like I used to do this video of I tried to
Oh my
I think
gosh.
everybody
I
you
saw
love
prank.
I think everybody saw that prank video where I posted I showed a black screen or like a broken screen on our big TV, and then was like saying that I accidentally hit it with a broom, and then Papa went up like trying to what happened? What happened? And he saw the broken screen, and he was like, what na? Very relaxed. That explains how Papa is.
I think with Papa kaya, he just wants to know that we're safe. Then after that, everything is okay. Everything can be
Yeah.
fixed. Everything can be should have a solution as long as we're safe. We're not hurt or wala tay gidunggam. Wala tay-
Everybody is
Wala
safe
tayo
from us.
yeah.
Ah. Well, okay ra niya. Pwede ra tanan masolusyonan. And then
That's
ang iyahang unsa na? Akong favorite line ni Papa kay charge it to experience. Ah.
Um,
that's true.
true.
That's true. Charge it to experience.
Pero dili pwede tanan charge to experience ha, malugi ang experience.
Ang ako favorite line ni Papa is charge it to Papa.
Ah!
Ay,
Thanks, Pa.
me too. Ah, sige lang.
Charge it to Papa. Oh,
Pero
Wala
si
siya.
Mama gihapon
Send
ang
ko
final say.
Gcash. Yeah.
I miss you
Uy,
pa.
it's, I could agree with that. Si Mama ka pa ng final say. Because sometimes, I think maka-agree si Ate Ani nga mo send og
Ate
something
lang.
kang Papa.
Oh.
Because Ate Ani won't send something to Papa like a shoes
Ano
or
ka mo send?
clothes. Yeah.
Oo.
Mo ano siya, nga, sige ti, that's nice. And then, siya, mo send kong Gcash. But later on, si Mama ang ni-send. So like, parehas. Si Mama ni, kung Papa ni. But now, yeah. They're just one.
Final say.
That's true. Okay, so let's talk about how those experiences shaped the us as an adult. Has it been a good experience? Do you think it has a positive note to it? Like growing up with how they are. So who wants to go first? Okay,
Ate
so
Che.
I'll go first. So
Nag-think pa ko.
see, I think I think for me the sense of responsibility mura siya ni heighten because of that. Like there was expectation to be filled and to be accomplished.
Yeah.
So the responsibility to accomplish that expectation has heightened. Um, but I think on the downward side, which is I think most people would want to hear too, not just the good side, is um, heightening up your expectation also leads you to a very high downfall if dili nimo ma-accomplish that kind of expectation, right? Like for example,
True.
like if your parents gave you a lot of encouragement as a kid and then has also wanted like put in your mind nga you should be this, you can be this, um it builds up in your childhood like a character nga, oh, I can be anything and I should be that. And if you can't live up to that expectation, murag for me, if that happens, I would be a wreck. If for example I failed NCLEX or I failed like a board exam, I feel like that would wreck me per se. Like feel ako ma stun ko if that happened. And I think that's not good. Like um and I don't blame it on mama's expectations or papa's expectations in me. I think that's more of like how
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 we
I
grew
was,
up.
yeah,
Yeah. I
right?
agree. Actually, yung ang responsibility very I think it was instilled in us to be
Mhm.
responsible adults.
Mhm.
Siguro kay we grew up with strict parents, so I think we're more we think first before we do something, or we marag double take first or double think first before we go into a decision, which is kind of marag ang downside sad kay medyo careful sad ka with your decisions per se. And then that's for me ha. And then
Mhm.
also I think katong gi-explain ni Chari G, marag we struggle with the sense of kanang perfectionism, or
Yes.
feeling nato kailangan ta we have to get this goal.
Mhm.
Marag I think it was siguro sa upbringing gihapon. Although I
Mhm.
think dili man sad to goal nila mama or papa, but I
Yeah.
think that's how we perceived it to be nga dapat ing-ani ka, dapat ing-ani nga na, dapat ma-doctor ka ani nga time, blah 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 blah. And then
The
murag if mo try ka og moingon nga um kana karong
unachievable.
kana karong sa mga Gen Z nga mental health chart.
Yes. Uh-huh.
So, murag dili siya not that acceptable I think.
Mhm.
Pero In a way, murag naglenient naman sad sila, murag they're accepting it na sad, and
Mm.
then they see it also nga we really need a break. And then murag lahi ra man gud
Yeah,
sa ilang generations before nga,
Yes, that's true.
especially sa ilahang parents pod, nga puros lang to work work work, if dili ka mo work wala kay makaon, murag ana ilahang time,
that's
which is
true.
kind of different now kay there are a lot of nga pwede nimo buhaton, pwede ka mag-work nga pwede sad ka mag-rest after kanang mga passive income ingana so
Yeah,
daghan na kayron og source of um income which I still don't have. Nga pwede na nga maka-rest na ka in between your work. So dili na gyud nga murag work and then murag sige work sige para mabuhi. May ana ba?
That's true. How about you, Cha? Any input?
well, for me, I think maka-agree man ta nga murag less strict sila sa ako, yeah. But I think na siya downside.
Lucky you.
No, I don't think it's a lock yun. I don't see it as a fortunate thing because growing up, murag ako sa atong tulo, ako ra ang wala strongly suggest di mama on what to take with the college course. And it was really hard. Like, daghan kay options. Unlike to you both, na si mama, si Chichi dapat mag-doctors, anan dapat mag-nurse. Nako kay wala siya say. Like, wala na siya nga, kung si mo
Nag
ganyan
sa
na siya.
amo ang duha.
And
Joke.
and I don't know unsa akong ganahan. So murag I have more inner pressure within than the pressure that they put in me. And it was really hard. Okay. We really can't stop comparing ourselves to others kaya then and I think kanang lisod jud siya. Samot na if like kanang ikaw pa youngest, daghan na kay kag i-look up. Daghan na kay kag kanang mga expectations for yourself lang, But yeah, and for that, I think I like how they've become so supportive of me. Like with this, with nag-nursing ko, and with my piano.
So I think
So
it also
cool.
differs, right? If like you're a youngest or if you're the
Mm.
eldest. Like
I think
as a middle child,
sige go.
I think I am the one to really can see the difference between how mama was before raising the eldest and raising the youngest. I mean, there's not much difference really, chat. She was still strict on both of us, but there was like a slight lax after when it
Mm-mm.
comes to you. I agree on that part. Um, but I think it was more of like how, yeah, I agree on also that part, like how we reacted because we had eldest to look up to. Yeah, sure.
Yeah,
And
about that.
Wow.
Ate Chichi put up a high pedestal. Oh
I
my
know,
god.
so high. The
She was
freak.
let me say, she was
I hate you
in
for it.
science
Oh,
she was in Philippine Science High School,
Ah,
and then she went to UP Diliman,
went to
and
UP,
then
Los
she went
Baños.
UP Los
mhm,
Baños.
went to
Tapos yato pa siya,
CIM,
then she CIM. I was like, when guys, I tried Philippine Science in school, and I failed.
me
And
too. I
yeah,
tried.
and
I
mama and
tried.
papa Mama and Papa was like, "That's okay. That's fine. Nga wa ka nakapasar
No.
kay si ate nimo nagkuan man to siya nag-review center good to siya. Nya ano ko niya gid.
To clarify,
Or
Headset ka na.
like,
Okay.
sa time ni An, one
you
exam na
didn't,
lang,
di
di ba?
ay?
One exam na lang, di ba? Sa imong
Hindi ko
time.
rin.
Like, in my time, kaya it was two exams.
Oh, I don't know.
Yours is
Ah,
one
really?
lang. Yeah.
Yeah,
So,
there's
in my
only
time,
one.
yeah. So, in my time, we had two exams. Murag preliminaries and then part 1, part 2. So, sa part 1, if dili nakakapasar, wala na. Pero so sa part 1 wala pa ko nag-review ato. So I passed part 1.
Mm-hmm.
After part 1 dito
Oh.
na ko nag-review. But anyways, in addition to kanang inyong gisulti, it's also bad in my part. Uy, kay the pressure is not pressuring.
The pressure is not
It's
pressure.
very
The pressure is
pressuring.
pressuring.
The pressure is very pressuring. It caused a bed sore.
Grabe,
Pressure
bed.
ulcer.
Stage one.
Pressure
Stage one.
ulcer.
Di ka ba
Wala
mo
siya na
stage ang doktor?
wala siya
Ew.
wala siya na turn to side Q2.
Oo, di ba?
Hala.
Anyway, so
Kinsa
Ikaw
man ang
na.
nurse, ana?
also ikaw joke. Also very koan siya, very pressuring on my part also kay it it was instilled to me nga ako ang eldest, ako ang mo set sa bar, and then sige ingon si mama nga, sige if mahagbong ka din ha diri ka sa alegria unsa maun sa man imong mga manghod nya okay. Oh my
Ay.
god. So very kuan sad
I
siya,
know.
pressuring sad siya, which murag nadala na ko siya until siguro med school, and then
There's
after kay naka mga factors,
loosen
yeah.
up.
Struggle with that internal factor for until med school, and then eventually when residency came, ano akong F it. I don't care anymore.
Uh-huh.
Yeah. So,
Sige na. Lessons and reflections ata. Looking back, how do you feel about your upbringing? Do you think you'd parent differently if you have kids on your own? Kay si papa nilang baya ang walay apo.
yeah.
Yeah, like we talked about like gentle parenting earlier, and we can do the generational comparisons now, but I think for me, once I have kids, I am not gonna be any different.
Oh, that's
Yeah,
nice.
I think so too. Actually, 'di ba? Even before, I've said it like all over again nga. I won't have kids.
Mm-hmm.
Me also.
You wanna have
Mm.
kids, yes.
But I think it comes with the right person, good. Wow!
Huh?
I think for me, kay dili gyapon ko bear a child into this world. I see it, and I don't think raising, I don't know, I'm scared to raise someone nga mo depend sa imuha ang upbringing. Murag the pressure is
Yeah,
so
Very
huge nga.
pressuring.
about
Di
that.
ba? Nga, like, what if wrong imo pag-upbring sa iya ha? Or like, wrong imuhang mga values nga i-teach niya. Like, I'm not even like whole yet, and then I'm gonna bear a child, and
True.
marag scary lang
Like
siya,
shape,
the thought.
like yeah, the thought of shaping a person's character is in your hands, like
Yes.
and their
I
and
know.
the outcome, their
That's sweet.
mental outcome after like years of your
Depends on you.
upbringing is like wow.
'Di
Yeah.
ba? That's what I kept thinking. And also in this economy, my God, I think I don't know. It's so
And
hard
also in this environment,
in this
and the world
environment.
guys. Sure, joke lang.
Nga everyone is the
Let's make
Gen
a
Z
meme
is
now.
so savage. So
Oh yeah,
like
that's
what
true.
if you can't understand your kid? What if mag-rebel siya nimo? And then may to sa una kay wala man kay tay mga social media, so there kay ta unsa tawag na connected
Exposed.
to,
Yeah, that's true.
exposed to the world. Pero now the world is in their hands, is in their iPads, is in their cell phones. Like you could talk to
Yeah, that's
someone,
so.
or 'di ba nya scary kayo, like what if someone makigstorya sa imong kid, and then ay kuan man na batay ba, so like yeah, so scary. So I
I
don't know, I'm still waiting for that job will change
yeah
my mind.
yeah, but I already talked to our parents about that, like how scary it is to rear a kids, and I talked to them like, kanang I kudos to you guys because I am insane mind, kanang sane akong mind karon after you guys kanang brought me up to this world. Pero bitaw, like she told, mama and papa told me that uh nobody knows how to raise a kid
Yeah.
perfectly.
Mm-hmm.
So you can never like know the outcome. The only thing you know about rearing a kid is like just give them love and whatever kung saan ka ng need whatever they need, and also fill them with love, and also like bring them to as Papa said, bring them to the guidance of the Lord. Like pray me lang ka mag-pray, like what you have to do. Like I think Mama and Papa wouldn't relate, but I think because we have the medical side of it, it's
Mm.
much more it's much more kanang complex than
Mm-hmm.
they thought. Like they
And
were
also,
early people, I mean, early generations would think that if you get a kid, you just give them what they need and then love them, and then, bring them up in the church, bring them closer to God, and God
everything will
will,
be,
yeah, and everything will be all right.
yeah.
But I think there's more to it.
Yeah,
Like
there's
let's
more to
say,
it, yun.
yeah, like let's say in nursing school, we were taught that in infancy there's a certain need, and if you don't achieve that need, um
No,
there's a reflection to it
domino
when the
effect
child,
na.
yeah, yeah, there's
Mm-hmm.
a domino effect when the child goes to adulthood. And it gets harder every time the child grows up. Like for toddlerhood, if the child doesn't get the right time to do potty training, dili lang kay mangihi or if the kid, if it if it goes peeing everywhere and you don't train him and don't potty train him, then
There would
there's
be
something, yeah,
ano
Yes.
sa tawag?
like psychologic
Result.
effect. Yeah.
Psychologic effects
Mhm.
with that.
Which is scary because like, oh my god, like what if I don't potty train my
That
kid?
would be
Like
your responsibility.
that was
I
just a
know. And
simple
for the rest
task.
of his life. For the
Yeah,
rest of
That's
so
its
true.
life.
mm-hmm.
Diba?
Cha
It's more.
wasn't potty trained. Cha, you weren't potty trained. How are you?
How's your
Hoy!
psychology?
Girl,
Hoy, I was potty
I don't want to
trained.
tell the
Oy!
story here.
I was potty trained.
No, you weren't.
Oh, she was. She
Oy.
was.
Oh,
I
okay.
wasn't. I
You
was. Oy. They
understood.
enforcedly
Okay, okay. Now,
stopped
about this.
the diaper.
I think kanang unsa na mas daunting siya sa ato as medical healthcare professionals kay we know man good nga there would be consequences
Yeah.
to not doing these things. So murag mas hadlok siya on our part if mag-raise ta og kids. Siguro if mag-raise ko og kids, magsige kog tawag sa akong pediatrician.
Because, di ba, with our studies and natunan man dyan na nato, it's like if we're gonna have a baby, murag na yung checklist. Then if we can't do this, we'll know what will happen afterwards. And that's, I
Mm-hmm.
think, ma-anxious ka. So, yeah, ma-affectan na yung anak. Di ba? It's so hard.
Anyways, let's bring this back to our topic. Um, we mentioned about gentle parenting, right? Let's comment about one thing that I've heard this past month. I have a patient that was a teacher, and she told me that there's like a very big difference on these kids now. Like the effect of gentle parenting is resulting now on kids, especially on middle school children. She said nga she has students that would tell her that she's a whale, that she's fat, like shut up. Like I told
Aww.
her when I was a student, we would like kanang unsa ni, fight for the teacher's approval. And don't you agree? Like,
And you can't just say that to a teacher kay iya kay labayan og
yeah.
eraser dili pwede or you stand in the back. Now man good there I think sa gentle parenting kay more of um they let their kids say what they want. Murag more on expression sila.
Mhm.
So they want their kids to express more. ingana. And then sometimes dili na nila ma-control ang expression nga to the point nga bisag unsa nila isulti sa kid kay wala naman siya respeto or wala naman siya like wala siya kanang strict figure to respect. So how would he knows or it knows who to respect, 'di ba?
Mhm. Yeah,
At the house pa lang.
and I think I can't say for sure. Okay, don't attack me because I'm not an expert. But what I think is with gentle parenting, the goal mostly the outcome, not the goal. Mostly the outcome is parents and kids have the same level. Like you, okay, you can talk to me whatever you want. I would get whatever your
Yeah.
suggestions were. So there's a certain level, and they should not be like this. Kids should be respecting their should look up to the parents. That's what I want to say. So there should be
I
a
I
think
think
certain
that's one advantage.
what of
I think
gentle
that's one
parenting.
disadvantage with gentle parenting, yeah. Because
Mm-hmm.
I think with the concept of having an open communication,
Yeah.
the kids would tend to forget na, ay, you're my parent, ay, not my barkada.
I think one way to see it also is your kids will not be scared to tell you anything. You know, if I think if
Yeah.
they just put a little respect to it, it's a good thing man
Balance
nga.
lang.
Oh, balance unta nga. Kanang murag dili mauwaw or dili magtago imuhang anak sa imuha. Cause I think as parents, wow, as parents,
Uh-huh, yeah.
as
As
parents,
future
murag usa
parents.
sa imong wait lang, wa pa ko'y anak. Usa sa imong usa sa
Disclaimer.
imong disclaimer. Usa sa imong fear siguro is not knowing what your child thinks. I know that would be mine if ever I have a
Oh,
kid.
yeah.
Kay murag kanang dili bitaw kakahibaw unsay gihuna-huna ana sa akong anak, unsa ang iyang mga decisions in life, if okay ba.
Yeah,
So,
that's so
I think
true.
one way gentle parenting nga okay pud is open communication. So, like moingon imong anak nga maganahan ko mo ani or mamo ni akong ganahan nga. I think naasad sa parent to guide them and then to put a little respect also. I no, a moderate amount of respect nga kuan gihapon nila i-instill gihapon nila nga sila ang um
Yeah.
authoritative figure in the family nga dili sila gihapon barkada although he can say anything.
Okay ra mo mag best friend sa imong anak, but there should that's the
There should be a
point of
line.
yeah, ang authority is still you. You should
Yeah,
never yeah, let go of that authority.
which is
Okay.
I think very hard sad
Mm.
to do.
Yeah, that's
I
so
think
hard to establish.
mm,
Because at the same time, you have to be a friend, and at the same time, you have to be a strict parent with the boundary.
So another point to discuss is um one of the things that I saw on Facebook is like, what would you, how would you raise a kid if you're successful? Like per se, like you have the money, you have the yaya, like, k- and that real told me nga kanang if you are like you have the money to like help your kid, you have yaya, you should still let your kids do chores like what mama told us, because I feel like that chores brings kuan kanang ano ni
Responsibility and discipline.
yeah,
fulfillment,
brings responsibility and
fulfillment.
yeah, like brings up a character to a kid. Like if you have everything, I feel like manggod most parents nowadays are are told to do chores and they feel negative on those things. So they let when they had kids or when they have kids now, they wouldn't let their kids do any chores like, oh sige, go play, or like just I'll do everything, I'll do the dishes, I'll do like I don't think you should do that. And I
I
don't know
don't
if you
think
guys
so.
agree.
Yeah, I think
I
so.
agree with that. Okay. So, I know a lot of people na kanang growing up, they don't have chores. And for me, or like, parang ako, no, advantage jud sa ato ang we have tindahan nga maka-work ta. Because
Mhm.
for me, kay sa duty, murag kanang advantage na ako nga, dili kayo kapuyon, or like kanang expected, kanang murag na exercise na bitaw ato ang sense of working, nga kanang balagway sila or
Work
whatsoever, wala
ethic.
i-look
That's
forward.
true.
But
That's
nana mo kita'y training. Oo. Nana mo kita'y training with our household. And also, it's a discipline nga if nakadinhi sa tindahan, you're just gonna work. It's the same with the duty nga. If you're here, you're just gonna work, wala key out or whatsoever. And I think that's nice. Kaya ang uban sa paglisod, lisod og adjust. But I think dili sad para sa tanan ba?
Also, ang chores is, mara siya ka ng little achievements in a way. So,
Mhm.
if nabuhat ni nimo, if, di ba, murag, part man siya sa psychology nga, every day, when you wake up, you have to fold your blankets because that's a little
Mhm.
win or that's a little achievement for
Mhm.
you for that day. And then you have to have that in your day for you to continue. Kanang murag, nganong pero ramang ko, bad day, but, ay, nakabuhat tayo kog isa. Murag naka-tick off ko og
Oo,
to-do list.
yeah.
So,
That's
murag
true.
ko
Yeah.
siya, mura siya little achievements nga
Mhm.
it makes you kanang ay I'm okay kay I did
Yeah.
this and it's part of your bisag chores siya you finished it and then you did it so murag part gyapon siya sa imong win for that day.
There's a sense of fulfillment, kumbaga,
Yes.
right? So that's it, right, guys? Like we have talked a lot
Ooh.
about like generational gaps or generational comparisons, rearing kids in this economy, and what it's like living with or growing up with strict parents and the pros and cons about it. So to those who missed our podcast today, boo-hoo.
I-add. Nako i-add.
Mhm.
So, 'di ba we talked about how strict our parents is, how
Mhm.
disciplined we are with kanang anything and the rules and stuff. Pero when you think about it, when you compare it with other people, I think we know nga naapay mas strict tatong parents like
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
'di ba? Like kanang
Yeah.
dili gyud ipa
Yeah.
sleepover, dili gyud ipa basta strict in their own way nga unsa na nga murag unreasonable na.
Yes.
Pero kanang I think what worked with us is because mas nakasabot ta on nganong strict sila. And then they explained it to us, unsay ka ng nganong
That's
ingana sila. And
Oh,
then
that's true.
murag naasay naman sa tayo reward. Dili raman sa puros ra strict.
mm,
So it's not about the strictness, it's also more of murag balance sad on the parenting. As we said ganina, no parent is perfect and then no child is perfect as well. But kana siguro sa madala ra sa pakig-istorya and pakig-explain,
yeah, I totally agree. Like
no?
we talked about this before. I think the perfect way to talk to your kid is to treat them as an adult.
Mm,
Like even if they're
That's true.
toddler, don't talk to them like they are kids. Like don't baby talk them like "Meow, meow, 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 meow."
Yeah. Because they
Talk to
won't
them
learn
like
if
an
you would.
adult. Yeah, because in that way, there's no gap between you, but there is still the authority that you're the parent, I am in charge. But
mas.
you are an adult, you can be an adult, and you should understand me in my level. And this is the reasons why I'm not allowing you, blah blah blah.
And I
Yeah.
remember
So,
si
mm,
Mama Manggod, mohatag siya og I think not in a way nga i-explain gid niya pero she makes us think nga murag
yeah.
sige if you don't do this you will be like this if you don't do this if mag-asawa kag sayo mahimo ra ka nga ingani mahimo ra ka nga tindira sa tindahan
Yeah.
niya ma wa na noon ko nang asawag sayo aw joke
Well, no,
wa na noon ko
Nindot ang segue! Nindot ang segue! Correct. Sa
Thank you,
mukha.
thank you.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I want to add something. Like with Ate Ann said earlier that dapat when you talk to a child, even if toddler pa, you have to talk to them like an adult. Because with background, there's a theory na Erikson theory.
Wow.
Na even at
Um,
even at early stage, you have to establish the autonomy to the child because they
mm,
really need it. And 'di ba, if you can't provide it to them, they won't know nga, I can decide for myself. I have this
oh, that's
say.
true.
And in the future, that would really affect them. Nga, magsige agad sa mama. If ikaw
That's
ba nga
true.
strict ka, magsige agad. Even if nag-working na, I have to talk to my mom first. Like that, dito. And I think that's a
Yeah.
very disadvantage for the person, for the individual who
Oh my
ca-
goodness.
My
Are you guys
gosh.
live? Are you guys listening to this? This is like take points, pointers.
in this generation, no, we have what we call, let me call my mom. Or let me
Yeah.
call my mommy first. Ano? Like,
Mhm.
nagi people like
Yeah.
that.
20-year
You have
old
to
kids asking that,
you have
which is
to establish autonomy yun nga. Your child is a whole being, a
Yeah.
thinking, critical human being, and you're rearing that child to be a thinking, critical adult in the future. So they should have their own ideas. They should you can guide them in a way, but they have to have their own inputs. They have to have their own creativity. They have their own mistakes. They have to have their own
Yes.
lessons in life for them to learn also.
and then just, guide lang ka. Dili ka mo nga kani mo himuon.
Yes.
Mm.
That
And
is
then
why,
your
no?
future will
Kudos.
depend on you.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That is,
Kudos.
Train up a
that is,
child in the way he should go. Even when he is old, he will not depart from it.
Yeah.
Train.
oh, that's nice.
Amen. Okay, ano sa to chat? Kudos.
Kudos to our parents, good, because whenever they, whenever they set, let's give them recognition. Whenever they set rules or like lines, they will rationalize. Nganong naay lines, nganong bati ning, nganong sayop ning, nganong kanidapat. And in that way, you would also understand nga, hala bitaw sayop to. You would really reflect. And then, you'll have the autonomy to decide whether it is really bad or good. Diba?
And another thing, kudos to our parents because um high school pa lang I mean me, elementary pa lang ko, si Ate Che, high school, si Cha, high school started to be,
Elementary.
away from home, away from them. And I think that reared us to be much more responsible too because I mean, we were not left alone. We have Yaya. A joke. Joke lang, joke lang.
Wow.
We have
Wow.
Ate Roman. We have a
Hi, Ate
way.
Rosa.
We have a list with asa tong list
We,
na
we have a
yaya.
long list.
I
Ate
didn't
Apple. Oh.
Wala, uy, si Apple yun.
ayaw na. I mean, yeah.
Kudos to our parents, but yeah, but they're not perfect parents, man said, 'di ba? They're
Nobody
not
is.
oh yeah, they made mistakes, as I said, hit and miss. Pero for me, murag, we turned
The
out okay, man.
overall,
Ah!
yeah. Yeah. Like the only point that mama and papa can have is how we are now. And I can say I don't have any mental health. I don't have
Issues.
any mental health. I don't have any mental health issues. I don't have any mental health issues. Kudos to that.
Good for you.
All
I am
issues. Good for
responsible.
you.
I
Sana
am
all.
at least man namoy usa ka bata.
Nga okay.
No?
1/3.
One
Good for
over
Nga
us.
three.
stable. Nga stable.
Mentally stable.
Oh, really? Oh, like they have okay, let's not talk about like let's just say si mama and papa, let's take out the factor that they have a kid that is a doctor. They have a kid that is, living in Manila, fending for herself, and just living life and has certain goals and doing all this stuff to accomplish it. And and kudos to them that they have a kid. Let's take away that I'm a nurse in America. I am living alone, and I am not
Fending
asking
for
them for
yourself.
money anymore sometimes.
Or
Fending for
nanay
yourself
sometimes.
alone.
Nanay sometimes.
But yeah, it's a feat.
Uh-huh.
Uh, Being a nurse at a young age,
Yeah,
living alone in the
in a
state.
different country
Mm-mm.
without family.
Yeah,
Yeah,
without
it's difficult,
family,
right?
lisod kayo. Uy, and
Mm.
it's not it's
Chuck.
send stars out.
Sun stars
Barangay
now, guys.
Senston.
And
Oh, Sun is
you won't
here.
be able to achieve that ba
Yeah.
if you weren't raised properly, nor
Mhm.
if you weren't raised right, 'di ba?
Like you wouldn't achieve this if you would just depend on your parents. Like if it there would if I came
Ano
here,
man?
Kaya mo yan.
I would stop saying like I'd call mom. Like wait sa ako say call si mama. Because mama now doesn't know what to do here because she was never here.
Mm-mm.
So yeah, I think kudos, really kudos. Thankful go to our parents for raising us as a responsible kids, and not making us too much dependent on them. But please send me
Kudos
some.
also to Chacha for living alone in Cebu
Yes.
without
Guys,
ate
wala na
roof.
akong dinner. Wala na akong
Oh,
dinner.
Mag sure oy. Si Chacha wa pa siya na-develop
Na.
kaayo, guys.
Pukin, imagine,
hanggang
this
pa
is
siya pa
what
doon.
I have to look up to. Grabe ang pressure. So, just kidding.
Hanggang pa siya pa doon.
Don't be pressured. You
Yeah.
No,
can do it.
actually, to
Okay,
be
go.
honest, I'm thankful that I have you guys. Uy! Abi na ako tribute to parents ni. No, really, because
My parent. Hoy, I parented you too.
no, I have four parents.
I parented Cherry G.
I have two pair of parents. But yeah, truthfully, I have I'm grateful nga na ako ka ng ma-lean on because I think it was hard nga I mean for ate like ka mangutana about her studies. I don't think maka-ask siya with our parents. But for me, I have you guys to ask about my school stuff.
Uh-huh.
So and I never realized about this before na point out ni sa akong CI because pag evaluation na mo, ningon siya nga, wala siya nang matanahan, but she just guessed nga, are you the youngest Gulfan? Ako nga, yes, miss. Ano na? Siya nga, what if work sa imong siblings? Niya ko, working na sila, miss. Niya ako na like the study. Siya nga, that's nice. Kay kanang, murag, nana kay ideal goal, or like kanang, murag,
Mm-hmm.
makita mo ba, an example na goal with how you would do after you graduate. Because there are lots of people down with the chinos, wala daw kabaw after they graduate, what will they do? Like, there are a lot of options by after college. Like,
Oh
would you
yeah.
go out or would you work as a CI or would you work in the hospital, diba? So for
Mm-hmm.
me, I think it's nice because I have to look up with ate. I can go to states or I can study again with medicine. Yeah, that's still an
Yeah,
open door.
yeah, that's true.
So yeah.
That is a closed door for me. Check close. Yeah, that's true.
I
Because
don't recommend.
Che, basically, Ate Che paved the way, right? Like,
It's what the saying goes. Ate Che walked so that we could run. Oh, Ate Che,
Wow.
yeah, sakto. Sakto.
Ang dami mong
Gen
lessons
Z.
today, ah. I love it. I
Gen
love
Z.
it.
clapping sounds.
Asa mo clapping sounds?
Mga akong clapping sounds. Never
The
mind.
eldest walked so that the two other siblings could run. That's
No, like,
applicable with us.
I would like point, I like would contrast it, like, compare it to like the game bitaw nga, kana bitaw mo jump, tapos mahulog.
Oh yeah, Squid Game.
Yeah. Yeah, like we already know where's the pothole because of her. Like I already know not to go to medicine because I saw it. I saw how hard it was. I was like, hell no, I'm going to States. I'm going
And
to
make dollars. It's
America.
dollar, baby.
No, but I'm not saying don't go to medicine. Ate loves what she does. Di ba, te?
Yeah. Di ba, te? Tell me you do love it.
Joke.
Yeah. But yeah, that's it, right, guys? Like to end this podcast, like it's really good to have strict parents and, just keep it on a regular talk to your kids like an adult, explain it to them why you're being strict, why you don't want this, and don't lean into their wants too much. Don't make them depend on you. All of those pointers are gonna be that's what we talked about. So if you missed this episode, pray to God that I'm gonna edit this hard. Because
Also,
I
okay.
missed editing the second one. That's why there was no video this week. But I'm sure I'm gonna be able to edit this because
Yeah,
we have a better
connection.
connection this
Production.
Internet-wise.
yes. Thank
Yeah.
you
And
for the
just,
internet.
yeah, to end lang,
Yeah.
yeah, kasi I'm not saying again, of course we love our parents. They're awesome. What they did to us really shaped us to become responsible adults and to become um okay in life. Pero we don't what we don't talk in the podcast minsan were katong mga ila sa mga hits and miss. So don't think nga perfect kay sila ha. So kanang kuan lang, we're just saying for us it worked. The strict parenting worked because our parents were open nga. They gave us the reasons, they gave us options, they made us think, nga. So, but again, it's not a one-way street. It's not one answer to all. So, just to reiterate nga, there's no perfect parents, there's no
Mhm.
perfect kids, and there's no right or wrong way of parenting. So,
Yeah.
if gentle parenting works for you, perfect. If strict parenting works for you, perfect. But whatever works in your house, whatever works in your family,
Whatever works with your
um,
kids.
yeah, the
Mhm.
most important thing is that you love them, you accept them, whatever mistakes, whatever decisions they make, and
True.
you bring them to the Lord.
Yes, yeah, that was like my ending point too. Like one of the biggest contribution to our parents' child rearing is bringing us closer to God. Like putting us at church, going to church weekly, and just knowing that God is there despite all the hardships in life is like something that you aside from your parents, you have someone else stronger to lean on. Because parents are never perfect, guys. But God is. So, you have anything to add, Cha?
So I let's end this podcast with the Bible verse. It's
Wow.
found in Proverbs 22 verse 6. Train up a child in the way he should go, and when he is old, he will not depart from it. So that's it,
Amen.
guys.
That's it. And to end, I am Anne,
I'm Cha.
And I am Cha.
and this is the Tres Marias. Thank you guys for watching. See you again next week. And hopefully, I can edit this video and we have a video.
Yeah.
Bye
Yeah.
bye.
Bye.
Bye.